Hi friends, let's start with structure of atom. चैप्टर नंबर 2 का रिवीजन स्टार्ट करते हैं. सबसे पहले ड्यूअल बिहेवियर और इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक रेडिएशन से स्टार्ट करते हैं, देन फॉलोड बाय फोटोइलेक्ट्रिक इफेक्ट एंड फॉलोड बाय बोर्ड्स मॉडल. So what is the need to discuss Bohr's atomic model? Just because Rutherford model having some disadvantage and उसी की वजह से हमें next that is called is Bohr's atomic model discuss करना पड़ा. So in order to improve the Rutherford model, first point क्या था? Dual nature of electromagnetic radiation, and second experimental result regarding to its atomic spectra. So wave nature, James Maxwell explained this integration between these charged bodies and the behavior of this electrical and magnetical field. So we in detail discuss electrical field and magnetic field both are perpendicular to each other. शायद एक एक्सिस पे होगा तो दूसरा वाई एक्सिस पे होगा. Likewise we draw the graph also and उसी के बेसिस के ऊपर हमने सब डिस्कशन किया था. These waves do not require a medium or their propagation can move in a vacuum also. Increase order of wavelength, सबसे हाईएस्ट होगा कॉस्मिक का, सबसे लास्ट में होगा रेडियो वेव का. कुछ स्मॉल डेफिनेशन that is called characteristics of wave. That is what actually means by wavelength. It always denoted by lambda, the distance between two successive crests and troughs. Frequency, it is defined as the number of waves that pass in given point in 1 second, and wave number, the number of waves per unit length is known as wave number. ये सारे के सारे टर्म्स आपको एज अ डिफाइंड भी पूछ सकते हैं और पीछे न्यूमेरिकल के अंदर भी काम में आने वाले हैं. अब तीनों के बीच का रिलेशनशिप कुछ है? इफ इट इज यस देन क्या है? The characteristics is related. C is equal to lambda into nu and nu is equal to C upon lambda. 1 upon lambda is nothing but nu bar, that is wave number, and V is equal to C into nu bar. तो ये सारे के सारे रिलेशनशिप भी याद रखिएगा. न्यूमेरिकल के अंदर out of this 3 value 2 values are given, third you have to find out. Next we have to discuss the particle nature or the electromagnetic radiation, followed by the black body and photoelectric effect. So let's start with the particle nature of electromagnetic radiation. The phenomenon like diffraction and interference can be explained by this wave nature of this electromagnetic radiation, but it could not explain the black body radiation and the photoelectric effect. So there are two panels. हमने पहले भी discuss किया था. There is one Einstein panel, one Max Planck panel. One says electromagnetic radiation having particle nature और बाकी सारे बोल रहे थे wave nature है. डी ब्रोगली ने दोनों को सुना 6 घंटे तक, 8 घंटे तक, एंड देन फाइनली वी हैव अ ड्यूअल बिहेवियर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक रेडिएशन. सो फर्स्ट पार्ट, व्हाट एक्चुअली मीन्स बाय ब्लैक बॉडी. द आइडियल बॉडी दैट इमिट्स एंड एब्सॉर्ब द रेडिएशन ऑफ द ऑल द फ्रीक्वेंसीज कॉल्ड ब्लैक बॉडी, एंड द रेडिएशन इमिटेड बाय सच बॉडी इज कॉल्ड ब्लैक बॉडी रेडिएशन. तो सबसे पहले डेफिनेशन आ गया, 1 मार्कर क्वेश्चन, व्हाट एक्चुअली मीन्स बाय ब्लैक बॉडी एंड ब्लैक बॉडी रेडिएशन. Then थोड़ा सा discussion to explain the black body radiation. Planck give the quantum theory. According to the quantum theory, atom nuclei absorbs this. और ये सारे के सारे in detail discussion videos में हमने किए. Black body radiations क्या है, किस हिसाब से काम करता है. Finally, what is the output? E is equal to h nu, where h is equal to Planck's constant. So basically, E is directly proportional to the nu. Next, photoelectric effect. The phenomenon photoelectric is observed that certain metals कौन सी होती है? First group, that is potassium, rubidium, cesium, emit electron when the light shines upon them, and the electron emitted by matter is called as photoelectrons. Einstein explained the photoelectric effect using Planck's constant theory. When a photon with sufficient energy, आप लोगों को फिगर ड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा, it is compulsory. With a sufficient energy strike an electron in an atom of this metal, it is transferred its energy instantaneously to this electron during this collision, and that comes out without any time lag. So जैसे ही मेटल सरफेस के ऊपर रेडिएशन फॉल होगा, वहां से एक इलेक्ट्रॉन इजेक्ट होगा और इजेक्ट एनोड की तरफ चला जाएगा. Greater the energy possessed by this photon, greater will be this transfer of energy to electron, and the greater is the kinetic energy. So one is incident light, one is minimum energy required to ejaculate one electron, and finally excess amount of energy is entitled as kinetic energy. So h nu is equal to h nu 0 plus half mv square. So total energy of photon is equal to work function, that is h nu 0 plus half mv square, that is kinetic energy. Each and every metal having the different work function. That is, the characteristics minimum frequency is known as threshold frequency, below which photoelectric effect is not observed. Obviously minimum energy एक इलेक्ट्रॉन निकालने के लिए चाहिए, that is called threshold frequency. उसके नीचे अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन ही नहीं निकलेगा तो photoelectric effect नहीं देखने को मिलेगी. So this is all about your photoelectric effect. उसके बाद dual behavior or dual nature of electromagnetic radiation and evidences. So the photoelectric effect shows the particle nature of light. Diffraction and interference can be explained by this wave nature. It shows that the light possesses both particle as well as wave properties. Light has dual behavior. Evidences में क्या था? Atomic spectra and emission spectra. Once again, whenever they ask atomic spectra, emission spectra, आपको spectra draw करना है. Spectra draw नहीं करोगे तो you lose your marks. Spectra are classified with the two ways, that is, first is emission spectra, another is absorption spectra. Emission spectra, the spectra of radiation emitted by a substance that has absorbed energy is called an emission spectra. Opposite to that, absorption spectra, when the white light is first passed through the substance and then transmitted light is analyzed, we get the absorption spectra. It consists of the dark line spectra by the bright bands. So आपको कई बार 2 मार्कर क्वेश्चन में इमिशन स्पेक्ट्रा और एब्सॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रा के बीच का डिफरेंस भी पूछते हैं. बहुत बार एग्जाम में हमने पूछा भी है. अगर डायरेक्ट शॉर्ट नोट पूछे तो आपको उसका फिगर ड्रॉ करना है. डिफरेंस में फिगर ड्रॉ नहीं करोगे तो चलेगा. Rydberg's constant formula, nu bar is equal to 109677 1 upon n1 square minus n2 square, where n1 is initial and n2 is a final one. The spectral line observed in hydrogen spectra, Lyman, Balmer, Paschen, Brackett and Fun. Different scientists observed this hydrogen spectral line in different region, that is ultraviolet, visible and infrared. Only Balmer series is important one just because it is available in visible range. N1 is 2 and N2 is 3, 4, 5 and so on. So this is all about your hydrogen spectral lines. Important one, that is called as postulates of Bohr atomic model. In an atom, the electron remove around this nuclei in a certain definite circular path. So सबसे पहले Bohr radius, 1 marker question, that is called as orbital, and the distance between nucleus to the first orbit is known as Bohr radius. Each shell of this orbital corresponding to this definite energy. Therefore, this circular orbital are known as energy levels or energy shells. The orbital of energy level are characterized by this integral of n. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or KLMN. The integral number are known as principal quantum number. इसी चैप्टर के अंदर लास्ट में हम पढ़ेंगे क्वांटम नंबर्स, उसके अंदर फिर से डिस्कस करेंगे. Electron can move from one orbit to this another either by absorption or losses of energy. So अगर न्यूक्लियस के बाहर की तरफ जा रहे हैं तो you require or you gain some amount of energy, and अगर outer orbital से inner orbital आ रहे हैं तो you lost some amount of energy and come to this inner cell. These are the some equations that you have to remember for numerical. Nu is equal to delta E by H. Delta E is nothing but E1 minus E2 or E final minus initial. Next most important one, that is angular momentum of orbital in which the electron revolve must be integral of h upon 2 pi. MCQ में पूछा जाता है, that is multiple of h upon 2 pi is your answer. M nu R is equal to n into h upon 2 pi. Next, hydrogen के लिए these are the two values that you have to remember for numerical. Rn is equal to n square into A0 A0 की वैल्यू है 52.9 पिकोमीटर एंड n इज इक्वल टू 1 2 3 4। एनर्जीज का इक्वेशन क्या होगा, En इज इक्वल टू माइनस आर एच अपॉन 1 अपॉन एन स्क्वायर। आर एच इज इक्वल टू रिडबर्ग्स कांस्टेंट, रिडबर्ग्स कांस्टेंट की वैल्यू है 2.18 इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 8 जूल। ये भी एक 1 मार्कर क्वेश्चन में पूछा जाता है, एंड 1 अपॉन एन स्क्वायर। लास्ट एंड फाइनल, for the hydrogen like ions, Rn is equal to 52.9 n square upon z pm. So this is one more relationship. तीन चीज याद रख लीजिएगा, Rn is equal to n square into A0. Second, En is equal to minus RH upon 1 upon n square, and Rn is equal to 52.9 n square upon z pm. And last, energies of stationary state. This is your equation जो न्यूमेरिकल में हम यूज करने वाले हैं. That is En is equal to minus 2.18 into 10 to the power minus 18. That is Rydberg constant value z square upon n square. So ये सारे के सारे फॉर्मूला आपको हेल्प करेंगे न्यूमेरिकल के लिए, और कहीं ना कहीं एमसीक्यू में भी ये काम में आ सकते हैं. बहुत बार स्कूल एग्जामिनेशन में पूछा हुआ क्वेश्चन, लिमिटेशंस ऑफ बोर्स मॉडल. It is failed to explain doublet means splitting of spectra is not observed. Now splitting of spectra in the presence of magnetic field and electrical field is known as Zeeman effect and Stark effect. Maximum time पूछा हुआ 1 marker question. Splitting of spectra in presence of magnetic, that is Zeeman effect, and splitting of spectra in electrical light, that is called a Stark effect. It failed to explain the ability of atom to form a molecule by this chemical bond. So this is all about your part 2. पार्ट 3 के अंदर हम डिस्कस करेंगे डी ब्रोगलीज हाइपोथेसिस, हाइजेनबर्ग अनसर्टेनिटी प्रिंसिपल. So now let's quick recap of de Broglie hypothesis and Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Dual nature of matter and Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So dual behavior, Einstein had suggested that the light can be having the wave as well as particle characteristics. That is, dual behavior is first proposed by de Broglie. According to de Broglie, all material particle in motion possess wave characteristics. According to de Broglie, wave is associated with the particle of mass m moving with the velocity is by reaction lambda is equal to h upon mv. बहुत सारे न्यूमेरिकल आपको एंड एक्सरसाइज में मिल जाएंगे यही फॉर्मूला के ऊपर. लैम्डा इज इक्वल टू h upon mv. h upon mv, mv is commonly known as p, so lambda is equal to h upon p. So where h is equal to Planck's constant, nu is equal to velocity of particle, p is equal to the momentum of particle. Now significance of de Broglie equation. What is the significance? Although the dual nature of matter is applicable to all the material, but it is signified for this microscopic body only. So ये एक चीज याद कर लीजिएगा, अंडरलाइन कर लीजिएगा. This is only for microscopic bodies. In case of ordinary object, wavelengths are so short that wave properties cannot be detected. Next most important, Heisenberg uncertainty principle. It is not possible to measure simultaneously both the position and the momentum of a microscopic particle with the absolute accuracy. So this is all about your Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Delta x into delta p greater than n equal to h upon 4 pi. Instead of p, we can write it delta x into m delta v is greater than n equal to h upon 4 pi. एंड फाइनली न्यूमेरिकल के अंदर जनरली हम ये फॉर्मूला यूज करते हैं, डेल्टा एक्स इंटू डेल्टा न्यू ग्रेटर देन एन इक्वल टू एच अपॉन 4 पाई एम. जब न्यूमेरिकल प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तब ग्रेटर देन का साइन निकल जाएगा एंड वी हैव इक्वल टू साइन. नाउ आपको सभी को पता होना चाहिए दैट इज डेल्टा एक्स इज ऑल अबाउट अनसर्टेनिटी इन पोजिशन, डेल्टा पी अनसर्टेनिटी इन मोमेंटम एंड डेल्टा न्यू अनसर्टेनिटी इन वेलोसिटी. तो यहां से स्टार्ट हो रहा है क्वांटम मॉडल और क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स मॉडल. दैट इज एच न्यू इज इक्वल टू एच साई इज इक्वल टू ई साई, वेयर एच इज इक्वल टू हैमिल्टनियन ऑपरेटर, ई इज आइगन वैल्यू, साई इज इक्वल टू वेव फंक्शन. सो श्रोडिंगर इक्वेशन एंड हाइजेनबर्ग दोनों ने सबसे पहले ये इक्वेशन डेवलप किया Important features of quantum mechanics model. First, the energy of an electron in atom is quantized. Second, the existence of an quantized electronic energy level is direct result of a wave-like properties of electrons. Both the exact position and velocity of an electron in an atom cannot be determined simultaneously. That is Heisenberg uncertainty principle. An atomic orbital is the wave function psi for an electron in an atom. Fifth and sixth point is important one. The probability of finding an electron at a point within an atom is portion to be the square of the orbital wave function. That is psi square at that point, and psi square is called the probability density and is always positive. Many times पूछा है it's always, then fill in the blanks, positive, negative, anything, none of the above. तो MCQ में भी काम में आएगा. For the value of psi square at the different point within an atom, it is possible to predict the region around this nucleus where the electron will mostly like to be the found. So basically ये सभी का one liner क्या होगा? The probability of finding an electron is highest, that is at a point, is known as psi square. That's it. This is all about your quantum mechanical model. Now we moved on to this last part of this chapter, that is quantum number and electronic configuration. So first definition, orbitals. By solving this Schrodinger equation, that is h psi is equal to E psi, we obtain a set of mathematical equation called wave function, that is psi, and which describe the probability of finding an electron in certain energy level within an atom. That is called as orbital. Now there are four different kinds of quantum number. Quantum number is all about, मैंने पहले भी बहुत ही लेमन में समझाया था, finding an electron in orbital is known as quantum number. It's a simple, आपका घर का residential address is all about your quantum number. Means where do you stay, finding of yourself, that is called as quantum number. So you are staying in flat is in one area is in one region is in one city is in one state. So these are the few subparts that finding out yourself. Likewise, इलेक्ट्रॉन इतने बड़े न्यूक्लियस और ऑर्बिटल में कहाँ पे होगा, तो इलेक्ट्रॉन की एग्जैक्ट पोजीशन जानने के लिए ये चार क्वांटम नंबर जरूरी है. फर्स्ट इज प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर, दैट इज डिनोटेड बाय n. सेकंड इज azimuthal quantum number, that is L. Magnetic quantum number ml, and spin quantum number ms. So let's start individually, one by one quantum number. So first is principal quantum number. This quantum number determines the energy associated with it, that is denoted by KLMN or 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, put it and underline the maximum number of electron which a cell can be accommodated is 2n square. Many time आपको एक वन मार्कर क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है, फोर्थ n is equal to 4 के अंदर कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन होंगे, तो you have to put this 2 into 4 square, that is 32. K, n is equal to 1 can have the maximum 2 electron. L, n is equal to 2 can have 8 electron and followed by blah blah blah. Next, azimuthal quantum number, जो टेबल दिया हुआ, that is really very important. So L is equal to n minus 1. ये एक चीज याद रखिएगा. The quantum number determine the angular momentum of an electron. This is denoted by L, and L is equal to n minus 1. The value of n 1, 2, 3, 4. Value of L minus 1 करते जाइए, 0, 0 and 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 0, 1, 2, 3. So then in first principal quantum number के अंदर होगा only one, that is called as 1s, then 2s and 2p, 3s, 3p and 3d. means 3 के अंदर highest orbital available होगा, that is d, and 4 के अंदर highest orbital available होगा, that is called as 4f. So 1 subshell, 2 subshell, 3 and 4 subshell. इसके बाद हम डिस्कशन करेंगे p having sub divided by 3 part, px, py and pz, d having 4 part, that is dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square minus y square and dz square. Magnetic quantum number is minus L to plus L. ये एक चीज याद रखिएगा, L की वैल्यू जो भी होगी minus L to plus L वो रहेगा. And spin quantum number always having 2 part, that is clockwise and anti-clockwise, upside arrow +1/2, downside arrow -1/2. So this is all about your 4 quantum number: principal, azimuthal, magnetic, followed by spin quantum number. Next we moved on to this shapes of orbital and followed by 3 basic laws, that is Aufbau, Pauling and Hund's rule. So shape of s orbital is always non-directional and spherical in nature. So this is 1s and this is your 2s. So shape of s orbital is spherical, while shape of p orbital is dumbbell. It's look like a dumbbell. So there are 3 axes, px, py and pz. So this is x-axis, px, 2px, 2py and 2pz. Likewise, the shape of d orbital is double dumbbell. D having 5 suborbital, that is called dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square minus y square and dz square. So these are the shape. Generally कोई ऐसा स्कूल में नहीं पूछेगा draw the shape, but आपको पता होना चाहिए किस हिसाब से है. And then we have some small topic, that is what actually means by nodes, what actually means by nodal plane, energy orbital, degenerate orbital, shielding effect, n plus l and blah blah blah. So first important part, that is called is Aufbau principle. Aufbau principle is all about electron are filling in the various orbital in an increasing order of their energies. That is, orbital having lowest energy will fill first and then orbital having the highest energy will fill last. So this is the schematic diagram जिसके हिसाब से इलेक्ट्रॉन फिलअप होगा 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d, 4p, 5s and then series goes on and on and on. So this is order of filling an electron in orbital. Second, Pauli's rule. Pauling's exclusion principle. No 2 electron in an atom can have the same sets of 4 quantum number. It can be stated as an orbital can have the maximum 2 electron and they must be in opposite sign, opposite spin quantum number. So आप कभी भी इस हिसाब से fill नहीं कर सकते हो. You have to fill like this only. Next is Hund's rule. Hund's rule बता रहा है सभी सब शेल के अंदर एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन आ जाना चाहिए, उसी के बाद आप पैरिंग कर सकते हो. No electron pairing can takes place in p and d and f until each orbital in a given subshell contain 1 electron having the parallel spin. So इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन के हिसाब से इस हिसाब से आप फिल कर सकते हो. अगर 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, तीनों के तीनों 2 p में डाल दिए x में और 1 py में डाल दिया और pz खाली रखा, ऐसा नहीं कर सकते हो. सो दिस इज वन ऑफ द एग्जांपल. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन आप सभी के लिए बहुत ही इजी है, मैंने करवाया है, इन डिटेल डिस्कशन किया हुआ है. सो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन देख लीजिएगा. मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट कॉपर एंड क्रोमियम का केस याद रखिएगा. इन केस ऑफ क्रोमियम it's always argon core 3d5 4s1 just because of half fill electronic configuration. In case of copper it's always a argon core 3d10 4s1 just because it's a full fill electronic configuration. These are the 2 exceptional cases और ये भी आपको पूछते हैं. So this is all about your chapter number 2. I think I cover each and every sub topic of chapter number 2. आप इन डिटेल डिस्कशन देखना चाहते हो तो हमारे सेपरेट वीडियोस अवेलेबल है, उसके ऊपर से आप चेक कर सकते हो. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट योर चैप्टर नंबर 2 रिवीजन फ्रॉम माय साइड. नेक्स्ट सेशन हम स्टार्ट करेंगे चैप्टर नंबर 3. थैंक यू सो मच.